everybody, how we are doing today? I hope we are all fine. So if you're seeing this video for the first time, if you're seeing my face for the first time, my name is Rancy Eagle and welcome to Rancy Eagles TV. Okay, and to my old subscribers, I just want to say a very big thank you for your support, your like, and for staying in. So in today's video, we'll be touchlighting Greece. Yes, let's talk about Greece because I've been getting more questions from people what they need to travel around Greece, what they need to travel out of Greece. Okay, so I took it upon myself. I did my research and I'm back with my research. Okay, because I don't want to talk out of them say. So I went deep into my research and I brought something good for you guys. Okay, so all you need to do is just listen carefully. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with, if you live in Athens or any part of Greece, yeah, and you want to travel to an island. Okay, basically if you live in Athens and you want to travel to any of the islands, right, you need your vaccine test results with you in order to travel. Okay, but if you're not vaccinated, all they need for you is go run a PCR test or a rapid test. Hence, they won't allow you to travel out of Athens to any of the islands. Okay. So, secondly, if you live in the highland and you want to travel from highland to island, you're free to travel. Whether you're vaccinated, whether you run a test or not, you are free to travel around islands to island. Okay, so the only place they need your vaccine test results or your PCR test or your rapid test results is if you're traveling from Athens to any of the island. You must run any of these tests, hence they will not allow you to board.
And I am here at 10 p.m. at the airport because I need to figure out this entire testing situation, because you guys just asked me today if you need a test to travel between the islands, and even though the answer is always no, I just want to double check because some of you heard in the group on some Facebook page that now we do. So the moment of truth is here. Do we need a test to travel between the islands?
To island, no.
Island to island, no. Okay, still no. Okay, and from island to Athens, also no. No. Okay, so
Only Athens to island.
wow, have you heard this? Fabulous. This is some major news, and this comes actually from official airport worker who works at the information center. So this is as legit, as authentic.
Okay, so the second one is, if you live in Greece, if you're in Greece, right, and you want to travel out of Greece, all they need from you is your vaccinated test results. Yeah, if you're vaccinated, you're covered. Okay, but if you're not vaccinated, you need to go run a PCR test. I'm sorry to announce to you that most flights, they don't accept rapid tests. Okay, they need your PCR test valid for at least 72 hours. So I advise you to run your test a day to your traveling date. For example, if you're traveling on Tuesday, I advise you run your test on Monday. So if you run it on Monday morning, definitely by Monday evening your results should be with you. Okay, so that's it. They take some flights take 48 hours, some flights take 72 hours. So in order to be in a safer side, you just have to make sure your test result is not exceeded 48 hours before traveling. Okay, so if you live in any part of the world and you want to travel to Greece, same thing applies to you. They need your vaccinated test result, or you need to run a PCR test. Okay, rapid tests are being rejected by most flights. Yeah, and you don't want to be disappointed by the time you get to the airport. Okay, so all you need to do is better you go run your 48-hour PCR test to be on the safer side. Some may tell you 72 hours, but I advise you run a 48 hours PCR test prior to your traveling time. Okay, so it's best for you like that. And something also came to my notice. Even though you've been vaccinated, I don't know if it's true, they also ask you to go run a PCR test. So I believe it all depends on the flights you're taking, because I have a friend who travels from Greece to outside of Greece. He actually traveled to his country, right? And they demand from him he go run a PCR test. And he has been vaccinated. So I don't get, if you're vaccinated and they still ask you to go run a test, then what is the point of being vaccinated? So that is another research I'm going to dig deep, because it's so surprising to me. I don't really know what's up, because normally if you're vaccinated, you're not supposed to run any tests. Okay, the one I'm sure of, when you're vaccinated, they will still ask you to go do a rapid test. Okay, rapid test is everywhere and it's cheaper, right? But not PCR test. PCR test is just like you've not done any of the tests, you've not been vaccinated. It's like you starting from afresh. Okay, so if they're talking about rapid test, okay, fine, we understand, you can run it anywhere. That one is instant, I believe. Yeah, so that's what I don't understand. Someone that has been vaccinated, you see, ask the person to go run a PCR test. And also, when I did a few research as well on this particular issue, right, I found out that it's true. I have a friend that traveled from Germany to Nigeria. He has been vaccinated, but they demand him to run a PCR test. So the question now is, what is the essence of being vaccinated? I don't understand. I think the government officials, they should answer our questions. This question is very relevant. If one has been vaccinated, so what's the point of running a PCR test? If it's a rapid test, okay, it's understanding. Rapid test is cheap, is everywhere, is urgent, not a PCR test. Okay, so that's what's up. And what also came in mind, I believe it all depends on the flight. Yeah, because the last time a friend of mine wanted to travel from Greece to somewhere else, a GM flight told her that they need 48 hours test results, while Eurowings said they need 72 hours test results. Okay, so I believe it depends on the flight you're flying with. So please, before you travel, make sure you do your research on the flight you're traveling with. Okay, we in Nigeria, we are so fond of them say, he say. Stop listening to them say, and do the right thing. Okay, if you want to travel, make sure you ask from your ticket agents. Ask him the necessary things you need to know, so you don't go and stuck in the airport. Okay, so that's my advice to you. If you're traveling with any of the airlines, make sure you know their rules and regulations. It will help you a lot. Okay, and let's talk about this same vaccine, right? What I know about Greece, right? They said if you're vaccinated, you're free to mingle with the crowd, you're free to go to the bar, the clubs, and what have you. But if you're not vaccinated, you're banned from entering any of these places. But to my greatest surprise, a friend of mine went to a bar to drink, and when she got there, nobody even asked her if you're vaccinated or not. You know, nobody cares. She sat there, she drank her drink, and she left. 3 days after, she went to restaurants. Okay, she went to eat. When she got there as well, nobody asked her if you've been vaccinated or not. So I don't know, does it mean that the rules does not imply in every city? Does that mean that every city has their own rules and regulation? I don't get, because to the best of my knowledge, some cities, if you are not vaccinated, they will not allow you to go inside the bar, the club. They will not allow you to go to populated areas. Okay, they will definitely ask of your vaccinated test results and what have you. But in other cities, I don't know what's happening. So the question is, does that mean that different cities in Greece has their own rules and regulation? That's the question I need to know. So I will still take it upon myself to go do some research. Or what I'm thinking is maybe the law has not been fully imposed on the people, right? So it's still kind of off and on. So people, they are still doing what they feel like doing. Okay, so I believe when the law is properly imposed on everybody, that is compulsory, right? So I believe they will start asking. But for now, I don't think it's that serious. And let me clear the air. For those of you who are saying if you vaccinate, you will die after 2 years, you will die after 4 years, and what have you, that when you did your vaccine, that you place a coin and it's magnet, and you place a bulb and it's lightning. Anyways, I don't know about that, because some of my friends that have done it, they tried it and nothing like that. So I don't know where this rumor is coming from. I don't know what's really happening, but please stop spreading the fake rumor, okay? This vaccine is just like a malaria vaccine. It's just like immunization. Yeah, you see little children when they were born, they do immunize them, right? So it's exactly the same thing. If you're saying people will die, meaning the whole world will die in 2 years, I don't understand. And even when I try to interview 1 or 2 doctors, they said they've been vaccinated. Even their children, their pregnant daughters, everybody has been vaccinated. So what are we not talking about? If really this thing is going to kill 1 or 2 persons, so it's going to kill everybody, I don't think the doctors, they are going to involve themselves, because definitely they will know 1 or 2 that okay, this thing is dangerous to health or something, but they've taken it. So what are we not saying? From 15 years above, these are the age that are taking it. So the whole world will just die and it will remain from 13 years and below. I don't understand. Please, if you're among these people that spread bad news, fake news, please stop it, okay? Nobody's going to die. And secondly, they said if you're vaccinated, you won't get pregnant. Oh my God. Have you done your research? Please, if you've not done your research, I urge you to go do your research, okay? Because I did that as well. And scientists, they've done a lot of experiments, a lot of practicals, and nothing as such. That millions of people that has been vaccinated, that they still get pregnant. Their husband still has the ability, still have a super sperm to get their wives pregnant, okay? So please, let's stop the spread of rumor, okay? Let's save the world. Vaccine is healthy, it's not a dangerous one. So if you've not been vaccinated, please go do so, because definitely it's going to affect you in one way or the other. So guys, that's it for today's update. If there's any more updates, definitely I will come back and let you people know, okay? And please, if you like this video, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe as usual. Thank you very much. Remain blessed till I see you again in my next video. Bye.